Oh, baby, look at that. This morning, Star Citizen sends me an email saying the Tevarin Talon fighter is for sale if you are a concierge member. This opened up for sale for everyone else in 24 hours. Let's take a look at this light fighter from Esperia. Now, if you've watched my videos in the past, you know I'm a big fan of the Tevarin technology and the way the ships look. Look at this thing. Isn't that pretty? So you have two options here. We have the Shrike and the Talon, and I've spent a good hour looking at the two, deciding what to do. I can't decide. Now, on the Shrike, if you look at the left-hand side there, the wing is purple. But on the Talon, it is green. Big decision to make, but the differences go a bit deeper than that, is actually the weapons layout. The Shrike is a missile boat with 24 size 3 missiles. The Talon is more of a gunboat. It has gimbaled size 3 weapons with only 4 size 3 Tevarin missiles on it. So do you want to go for the missile boat, or are you going more for the gunboat? Now, this is a light fighter. It probably can't take many hits. It has to hit hard and leave. Now, missile play has become a lot better in recent patches, which is why I've had a lot of difficulty deciding on which one. Let's take a look at the stats quickly just to confirm this. Now, there is no difference in any of the specifications here, except for the weapons down near the bottom. You'll see that the Talon has 2 size 3 Tevarin ballistic cannons which are gimbaled. As far as missile goes, it has 2 size 2 Tevarin missiles on it. Correction, I said size 3 before. These are size 2 Tevarin missiles on the Talon. The Talon Shrike, on the other hand, has 2 size 1 gimbaled weapons on it. Those don't put out much damage, but to make up for that, look at the missiles on the Talon Shrike over there. You have 2 bespoke internal racks, all right? These things right over here in the middle. Each of them holds 12 size 3 missiles per rack, making this one hell of a missile boat. 24 size 3 missiles on it, but at the cost of small wing-mounted size 1 gimbaled weapons. I gotta say, I've been pondering this for quite some time. I am not sure. I want to get one. I'm not sure which one. I'm very curious about the way that 24 missiles are going to look coming out of this small ship. Definitely a missile boat. This is new as far as light fighters go. We don't have that in the game yet. Let's scroll down the page so far. Iconic features. It hit and run, all right? Here's one on the production line. Looks very nice. Here is the... All right, the shields. Something to talk about here. Traditional shields. Inspired by the original Tevarin Phalanx shields, the Talon is equipped with proprietary focused shield generators. Now let's talk about that for a second. This has not been implemented in the game yet, the Phalanx style shields. Now, the idea is that if you move your shields to face forward, they will stop a large amount of incoming damage, maybe 100%, maybe 90%. We don't know exactly how the Phalanx shields will work. But essentially, you have your shields all pointed to the front. You will stop all damage from the front, or a lot of it, but at the cost of leaving your rear end exposed. Stop it. You have a dirty mind. If you put your shields to the back, your front is fully exposed. That's how the Phalanx shield system is going to work. I think it's a pretty fair trade-off. If you're involved in any kind of combat and you put your shields front, you're absorbing the damage pretty well, but if anyone gets a hit from the back, they will blow up right away. I think it's an interesting style of gameplay, which we have yet to see implemented. By the way, the ship will be flight ready in December. If you buy the ship right now, you will get a K2L as a placeholder for the time being. Another interesting feature of this is the cockpit, which is itself an escape pod of sorts. Here you see on the left-hand side of the picture is the cockpit ejecting from the actual hull of the ship itself. I'm curious to know how fast and how far that cockpit will eject. It is a nice feature. Saber pilots must be very upset about that. Here we have a nice frontal of it. I'm loving the color scheme. You can see these red bars, very reminiscent of the Prowler, same design over there, and some nice high-res pictures. The tail end of it obviously influenced with very avian features there. The tail feathers kind of at the back. Here it is in landing mode. Come on, you gotta love this. I love the sheen on it. Now, does the color change as you move around it? I'm curious, or is it that kind of fixed color there? Purples and greens, hues kind of reminiscent of a bird of paradise, I guess. Very much to my liking personally. We'll take a look at the brochure in a second, but before we get there, let's take a look at the prices. Warbond Edition standalone, $90. I'm kind of surprised. I would have expected something around 120 to 150 being an alien ship and the interesting weaponry on it, but $90 is a pretty good price considering it is an alien ship, which usually carry a higher premium on them. What do you get for the War Bond? Now, first of all, if you're new, War Bond is when you spend new cash. If you're using store credit, it costs $100, but there are other perks. With the War Bond edition, you do get lifetime insurance, the helmet, and the armor with it. If you use store credit, you do not get the armor, you do get the helmet and 6 months of insurance. If you are like me and you cannot decide between the two, you can buy them both for $170 War Bond, and there are some other packages there including that, but out of my price range, there's the helmet. I can't say I'm a fan of the helmet too much, but I have seen a lot of people wear it, and it does seem to be a big hit. Let's take a look at the brochure. We showed you the specifications. What else does the brochure have on it? Pretty pictures. Lasting Lost Legacy. All right, this is all kind of lore. You can read through that if you can't. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yes. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan of the looks of this ship. It'll definitely find its way into my hangar. I just got to decide which one. And also, Fleet View was very quick. Lunforci, and I pronounced that right, Lunforci, already put it up in Fleet View. There it is. And we can take a quick spin around it. Big fan. If you like the Prowler, you will definitely like the design of this one. And at $90 for a light fighter in the game, I would say pretty reasonably priced too. With that, I think we will conclude this video. If you enjoyed this content, by all means, guys, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Your comments below, always appreciated. Which one are you getting? The Shrike or the Talon? Let me know and why. I'll catch you in the next one.